Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my ever-changing and evolving EDC pack. And that's why I have waited so long to make this, is because it is always changing, always evolving with stuff that I get in. But right now, this is pretty much, I've been carrying this pretty much the same loadout for about a month now, and I like where it's at. Is there room for improvement? Always. Is there redundancy? Always. Is there stuff I don't need in there? Yeah, but I've got the room for it, so I'm going to carry it. And I have joined the fanny pack game with the VanQuest Dendrite Large fanny pack, waist pack, whatever you want to call it. Really robust, good quality pack. I mean, it comes from VanQuest. VanQuest makes amazing stuff. YKK zippers. This is actually seatbelt material. So super sturdy, super robust, strong, heavy duty, strong. And this pack comes, you can carry it 3 different ways. I carry it as like a sling pack. You can carry it obviously as the fanny pack. And you can take off the seat, the waist pack, and actually run your belt through these loops here and wear it tight on your body with your belt. Like I said, I've been carrying this for a month or so now, and I'm pretty much done with pockets. I'm like a child, basically. By the end of the day, my pockets have more stuff in it than I'll ever. Most of it's just junk, like stuff. My kids' stuff like that. So I let my wife and my cousin talk me into trying a fanny pack, and they are amazing. So we'll go over this one. Like I said, this is the VanQuest Dendrite. I think I'm saying that right. Large. They have a small one. Probably should have gone with the small one because I do have a bad habit of filling up all available space, which I haven't done with this one yet, surprisingly, but I'm close. So we'll start on the outside of the pack. You got this front zipper here. In here I keep keys, like quick access stuff. Keys, my wallet's usually in there, and then cash. Always try to have some cash. Usually try to have more than what's in here, but I needed it the other day. They would not take cards, so boom, got that. And this is one of my favorite things that I own. This is my money clip. Is an actual salvaged. It's some percentage of a piece of 8. So if you're familiar with pirates or any, old seafaring thing, the piece of 8 is a currency. It's kind of like cents up to $1 or pieces of a Bitcoin up to a full Bitcoin, stuff like that. But I mean, I have certificate authenticity, all kinds of stuff for this thing. I got it in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. My parents got me this for my Christmas or my birthday last time, or one of the times they were down there. But we've been there a bunch of times. We love it there. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces of anything that I have. I mean, it's really cool. I'm really into like pirates and like seafaring, stuff like that. Inside of this is the non-rip Cordura, bright orange, easy to see, contrast on the back here. So you do have a little zipper pouch back here, and back here I keep like my electronic stuff, like stuff for electronics. Here is my Minlu charger. It's got the USB plug into the brick or whatever, and then you've got your 3 main USB rechargeables. I have stuff in this bag, stuff I carry. all three of these take it, so that's why I picked this one, and it is locking retractable. Out to, I'd say probably about 4 foot. So, you know, if you're somewhere where, like airport or something, and you plug in your phone, charge your phone, you don't have to sit up against the wall. If you can find a chair that's within, 4 or 5 feet, you'd be good to go. Some just the cheap generic iPhone headphones that come with the phone. There's been lots of times I use these. I had to go to the grocery store, I had a last minute grocery store run. I really hate walking through the grocery store by myself, just without anything. So I plug those in there, put podcasts or songs or whatever. Makes the horrendous job of going to the grocery store just a little bit easier. Also in this pouch, I've got the converter from the old aux port to the new lightning jack for the iPhone. This has it on there already. My other headphones are Bluetooth, but believe it or not, they're actually brand new toys that my kids have that you can plug a phone into to download music onto them that take the old school plugin, whatever. So that with an aux cord, I can use it different ways. And I think that's everything in that pocket. Yeah, that's everything in that pocket. Oh, I did forget on the front here, this pull tab here on this front pocket is a, what do they call them? It's the tab that has the fire starter inside of it. It's got that red strand inside of it that you can use as a fire starter. So just in case. Always love to start a fire. So, like I said, you have the heavy duty YKK zippers, really big oversized finger width pull tabs, and it opens up all the way. And there's a glimpse at the inside of it. This back part here is hook and loop, and they do make a CCW holster for that, which I am looking to get. Just make it that much easier to carry. You don't have to worry about a belt, buying pants that are a little bit too big so you can fit the gun in or whatever. You just rock it like that. So we'll dive into this. Here I've got a Sharpie, a carpenter's pencil, and a Right in the Rain pen held together with a Night Eyes gear tie. These things are amazing. Love them. They're so much better than zip ties because you can take them off and resize them, whatever. You saw I have one on my headphones as well, just to keep them from knotting up in a bag like headphones will. But fun fact, the carpenter's pencil is shaped like this for 2 reasons. One, so when you lay it down on a board or whatever, it doesn't roll away. But it's also a unit of measurement. It is a 1/4 inch thick by 1/2 inch wide. So I've used it like laying decking, building a deck, instead of getting your tape measure out or a ruler or whatever and measuring a 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch between each board, whatever you want. You just throw that pencil in between it, one way or the other, boom, 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 and you have a consistent gap all the way down. I have the Bic lighter. I have the extendable one. You see, you can't push it down. You can't waste the fuel because I have rubber bands wrapped around it that are not just for this. Rubber bands have 1,000,005 uses. But I got this one. I like that the little extra part here for all kinds of stuff. I mean, cigar, light a candle. You don't have to get your hand all the way down in there. You can keep your hand away from the flame a little better with one of these. Really like this one. And they're not that much more expensive than just a regular Bic, so I like it. Now it doesn't have the you know, the spark wheel in it that you can use even if the lighter's dead or whatever, but I'm not really worried about that. Next up, we've got it's an Olight IR2 Pro. It's just a little, move a little closer. Just a little Olight here. I have it tethered to the inside on the key keeper. That is sewn in with, I think, Cordor 200. But you have two modes on this. You've got low and high. All you do is just twist it. Also, it is rechargeable. So you untwist it all the way. You got your little, charging port there that I can use with my three-way charger there. It does have a rubber gasket. I don't think I would submerge this, but it's definitely weatherproof. Even I wouldn't be hesitant keeping it out of the rain. Trying to hide it from the rain. I would be confident in that. Next, so I don't know if you can see, but there's pockets lining the inside. You have the big compartment back here, pockets lining the front, elastic loops lining the front of that pocket. Then you have your big main compartment, and then you have a front zipper pocket here. So in this other pocket, I keep just a small compass, nothing special. Probably don't even really need it in there. It does have a bevel face. It does work. It is accurate. It's just in there. I probably never use it. Probably just taking up space, but it is what it is. It's in there. All right. In that same pouch, I've got about 6 to 8 feet of Gorilla Tape wrapped around an old plastic card. Million uses for duct tape. Gorilla Tape. I like Gorilla Tape over duct tape. Gorilla Tape's just a little stronger. It will tear up whatever you have it stuck to, but it also it's very difficult to get it to come undone. A Clean Freak body wipe. I have kids. They're gross. Kids are disgusting. They're sweaty, dirty, sticky all the time. So a big body wipe. It's a scent-free. Don't have to worry about sensitive skin or anything like that. It's good to go for that. They just come in handy. I use them all the time, like when we go hiking or something. We get done. It's just a nice little refreshing wipe down. So next is just your standard Write in the Rain notebook. It's got the lines and the, not serrated, but like perforated, I don't remember what it's called, grid lines on it. Let's see, it's got measurement conversions on the inside, map scales, linear measurements. Let's see if it has anything else on here. Inches and centimeter. Little ruler goes down to like 4 3/4 inches. I don't know if you can see that. Centimeter side. It's a Write in the Rain notebook. You can literally write it in the rain. The paper has a coating on it that makes it more or less waterproof. And I could use that with the pencil or the pen, the Write in the Rain pen. Next up, we'll go down. I've got my Leatherman Wave. Love this thing. Leatherman Wave. I got this on eBay in like new condition. The blade didn't even have, looked like it had never been used, for like $30 less than you can buy a brand new one for. So I was super stoked about that. We've got the serrated blade and the saw. Love the saw. Use it way more than I thought I'd actually use it. On this side, we've got the blade, straight blade, and then we have the file. My wife actually used this the other day. We were sitting in the waiting room at the hospital, and she said, I really wish I had a nail file. I said, well, hell, I got a file in my Leatherman, and she used it to file her nails, which, okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, teach their own. But and these are all these outside tools. Actually, all the tools in here are locking. So with the Leatherman Wave, you can access the 4 tools on the outside without having to open the Leatherman up itself, and it is a locking blade. We'll bust in here. So this is the regular Wave, not the Wave Plus. So you have your cutters here and a stripper, but the main difference between the Wave and the Wave Plus is the Wave Plus has removable cutters. So if you dull them out, take a chunk out of it, cutting something you're not supposed to, you can replace the cutters. This one you cannot, but that's not that big of a deal for me. We got the screwdriver, Phillips head, and a flat on the inside. And it is not just the small little rinky-dink 2D one that you get with other ones. It actually is a three-dimensional Phillips head. You've got your can opener, and that little V right there you can use as a wire stripper as well. And after she used my file to file her nails, she used these scissors to trim her nails, which, I mean, okay, I guess you're the mother of my children. I'll let you do whatever you need to do. Get the focus here. There we go. And like I said, all of these tools are locking. Even the inside tools, they're all locking. You can't close it. You gotta push this little paddle here, and that unlocks it. You fold it down. This has a precision screwdriver, Phillips and flathead for glasses, things like that. Pry bar / bigger flathead screwdriver. Use it as a pry bar more than anything. It's not a pry bar you can torque down on real hard, but it's better than, I've actually had to use it a couple times hunting. Shotgun got jammed up. The round was stuck up in the chamber. Couldn't get it out with your fingers, so I had to take a pry bar, a little pry part of that, and pull it out. Like I said, this is ever changing, and I think I'm going to replace the Wave with either a signal or a rebar. I have a rebar in my truck bag, and I love that thing. Love that thing. It just doesn't have the screwdriver aspect of it, which is basically the only thing for me hesitating to change it out for a rebar or a different Leatherman altogether. One of the other ones, a signal or whatever, Skeletal, things like that. Well, Skeletal has a screwdriver. Never mind. All right, and next we've got my little power bank. This is a Spequa. I think I'm saying that right. Little power bank. It is 4,000 milliamp hours, which will charge. I don't know if it'll bring my phone from the dead and charge it 100%. I haven't put it through that kind of abuse yet, but it definitely, if you've got 5-10% left on your battery, you plug it in, it'll definitely charge it to. I've had it go to like 80 before I unplugged it, and it wasn't dead yet. It almost like it has 2 settings. So you see, you hit the button on the side, and that shows the battery level, and it's almost like the first 2 dots, the first half of the battery, like charges it really fast, and then after that, it kind of goes back to just a normal size, or normal charging rate, I guess. So yeah, I keep that in there. I've got a couple of these. They've got USB-C, input output. You charge it with any charger. All right, and going to this back half, I keep a. Oh, was that leaking? No. Okay. The liquid IV. This is Texas. You sweat a lot. About 4 foot of heavy duty tinfoil. 1,000,005 uses for that. A handful of small black zip ties. 2 more of the gear tie night eyes. And just in case Leatherman can't get it done and my pocket knife can't get it done, I carry the Wook's Bad Boy fixed blade, full tank fixed blade. Got in Battle Box not too long ago. Love, 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 love this knife. It is so comfortable. It weighs next to nothing and is razor sharp. Love this knife. Keep it in there just in case I need a little more leverage than what I can put on a folder. So that's everything in the main compartment of the bag. And then we'll jump to the kind of admin catch-all deal. So I'm just going to pull stuff out of here and talk about it as I pull it out. So I've got a handful of Q-tips because, like I said, I have kids and they ouchie boo-boos, snotty nose. You can, if they won't blow their nose, you can run that up in there, dry everything out. A small tube of Gorilla Super Glue. That's repair, first aid. There's lots of things you can do with that. Let's see. Some MRE tissue. Four of the Aqua tabs. Do I need those in there? No, but they don't take up much space and they weigh nothing. So just in case. A handful of different size bobby pin or safety pins. MacGyver tool there. There's a million things you can do with that. Especially with kids, they rip clothes, stuff like that. Splinter out. I get splinters actually a lot, so that's nice to have in there. A Gear Aid repair patch for tents, tarps, stuff like that. I mean, you could backpack, you get a rip in a backpack or something, you can patch it with that, or duct tape, either one. Here I've got the My Medic blister mod. You get 3 Super Skin blister strips. I also have the Super Skin bleed kit. You get all of that. A couple of gauzes, pretty heavy duty Band-Aid, and a triple antibiotic. A small bar of soap. A few more safety pins. What is this? This is a My Medic Super Hand Wipe, topical hand wipe. A little Orbit gum, little piece of gum there. Moist towelette. I've got hand sanitizer from My Medic. This is, okay. So this is friction frosting, so it's anti-chafing. If you're out on a hike or you're going to be out all day with the kids walking around, shopping, whatever, at a park or whatever, and chafing will shut you down in a hurry. So that's a great thing to have there. Okay, so now I've got some non-aspirin. burn cream. Allergy medication. Let's see. Anti-diarrhea. Another burn cream. Antacids. Ibuprofen. Sunscreen. I am extremely pale. Once upon a time was even maybe considered a ginger. But got right with God and he gave me my hair back. My soul and my hair back. So, Clorox disinfecting wipes. This is a handful of those mint flavored like toothpick floss things. It's wrapped up and zip tied around inside of a hot beverage bag from a USMRE. So you have that. Do I ever plan on using that bag as a way of collecting water and purifying water, things like that? No, but there's also a ton of other uses you can have with something like that. I've got a couple of alcohol pads. This is a couple more. So this is an alcohol-free sanitizing wipe. I used to have a couple more of these in here. We did use them. Like go to a restaurant, we have kids, go to a restaurant, we wipe the table, high chairs down, stuff like that. So I kind of turn and burn through those pretty quick. Just have to replenish as I run out. And I need to replenish. I need a couple more in there. But okay, so this is Duraderm Sport. This is kind of like super glue, but with a antiseptic aspect to it. So you can kind of see, yeah. I've used these, and not on my kids, on myself. I have a terrible track record with sharp objects. So, that definitely stays in there. A little Purell single. This is a little dropper, or I don't want to say dropper, but kind of as a dropper of saline. Ran into those when our daughter was in the NICU. And they used it to flush out their nose, their eyes. I mean, they use it for a million things because it's sterile. Thought it was really awesome, especially for like wound flushing, or if you do get something in your eye and you don't have eye drops, it's saline. I mean, it's the same thing contact solution is made out of. So I ended up buying a box of 100 of them for like $15, and I have so many of those now. But I'd rather have them. Another splinter out. Even more safety pins. A little thing of 4 Tic Tacs. Cause your breath gotta be fresh. A pair of tweezers. A mini Kim light. I put it in there. I don't know what I would ever use it for, maybe other than entertaining the kids, give them something to look at. I got 2 of them in there. Can opener. And this is, it's about 6 or 7 foot of microcord that is 125 pound breaking strength. So no, it's not paracord or anything like that, but it holds a knot really well, and it doesn't take up much space and weighs next to nothing. So it's not a big deal to have that in the bag. It's not taking up a bunch of space or anything like that. So yeah, so like I said, this is ever evolving. It's Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a couple things. A biofreeze and a BZK and a septic towelette. Um, yeah, like I said, this is ever changing as I get new stuff. And I do still keep a few things in my pocket. I keep a pocket knife. I keep my phone, snuff. Sometimes my wallet. Sometimes it goes in here. So I do keep stuff on my person as well. But I pretty much always have this thing on me as well. So that is my EDC for now. If you guys have any recommendations on anything, I would always love to hear that. A way to improve, always looking to improve all my gear and my kits and loadout, stuff like that. So any thoughts, recommendations would be greatly appreciated. And if this is your first time with the channel and you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you think down below, and like, share, hit that algorithm all the way across, so we can, maybe grow the channel a little bit. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll catch you on the next video.